everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well. So in today's video we will be talking about 5 books that are beginner friendly. People who would like to start developing that reading habit, or people who do not like to read but would like to give it a shot. You know what I mean. So there are certain pointers that I've kept in mind while making this list. One of the main pointers that I have kept in mind is that the language should be very easy. It should not be hard to understand. ऐसी books नहीं है कि आप पन्ना पलटो and then you're like, oh, 4-5 words आगे dictionary से search कर रहे हो. No, the language used in these books are very simple. Second major point is that every book that I've mentioned in this list is a page turner. You will not be able to leave any book in the middle. हर book ऐसी है कि you will try to like finish it. Oh my god, अच्छा आगे क्या होगा, आगे क्या होगा. It's that attention grabbing book, if that is the right word to use. So yes, these are the 2 major points that I have kept in mind while preparing this list. And now let's get into the video. So the first book that I would like to mention in my list is the most recommended book ever, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. So this book is such an easy read, and मैं आपको बता देती हूँ, this book has the easiest language, easiest as in it is very easy to understand. And I'm telling you one thing that I would like to tell you without giving you any spoilers is that this book, once you are done reading this book, right, you will feel like, oh my god, ये तो बचपन में पढ़ते थे. मतलब ऐसा, oh ये तो you know about it. You know, you will after reading this book you will be like, अरे ये तो मुझे पता था. अरे ये तो हो चुका है, ये मैं पहले भी सुन चुका हूँ. I mean, all these things will come into your mind and you'll be like, oh my god, this was the thing. These are the expressions that will go on in your mind when you have completed this book. And this book, every characterization and every situation, atmosphere is defined so extensively and so beautifully that you will fall in love with this book, and then you'll know कि क्यों लोग इतनी बात कर रहे हैं इस बुक के बारे में, because this is that simple. And you know, it's not that thick a book, but one thing that I'll tell you is that I haven't kept the thickness of the book in mind while selecting these books. One of the reason is that ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हर मोटी बुक बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो और आप ना पढ़ सको. It's just psychologically कि पतली बुक होगी तो जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगी. I have read one of the thinnest book which is not easy to read. That's the thing. I've not like kept in mind the thickness of the book while selecting these books. So yeah, this is about Alchemist. The second book that is on my list is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. This book I read before the movie was released. Actually hype थी movie की, and that is why I wanted to read the book first and then watch the movie. And also, if you have watched the movie, please do not compare it with the book, because book और movie में बहुत अंतर है. So there are a lot of things that has been changed in the movie because of course to grab the attention of the audience. But I'm telling you, the plot changes, the description of the characters. There are a couple of characters in this novel and every character has been defined very nicely, very perfectly. बहुत precise तरीके से हर chapter को divide किया गया है. Each chapter is by the name of the female character of the book, so you will not have that confusion कि किसके बारे में बात हो रही है. It is a very easy read and you can definitely read this book. Trying to avoid spoilers because of course you are starting to read a book and I don't want to give out everything from the book. So if you really want any review, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll review the book. But yeah, I've read the book, so I'm just trying not to spoil the book for you. Moving on to the third book on the list, Ikigai. Now, Ikigai was the first self-help book that I read. There was a lot of hype about this book. You know, this is such a beautiful book and इतना कुछ सीखने को मिलता है इस बुक से. बहुत ज़्यादा हाइप किया गया था. Ikigai way of living, and there are a lot of planners and journals being sold out with the same thing, with the same idea कि Ikigai and everything, you know. So what I felt was that since I am more of a fictional reader and non-fictional reader sometimes, I'm more inclined towards those genres. So this one was really new thing for me. So that is why it was a little off for me to read this book. But I'll tell you one thing. Definitely you learn a lot from this book. And if you are someone who would like to, like, you know, motivational books या videos देखना पसंद है, motivational books पढ़ना पसंद है, लोगों की speeches पढ़ना, लोगों की life से सीखना बहुत कुछ पसंद है, so definitely this is one of the beginner friendly books in this genre that you must read. And I would not say that oh nahi ye worth the hype nahi hai. No, it is definitely worth the hype. It is just because I don't read self-help books so much. That is why it was a little difficult for me to complete this book. And of course the book is really nice. It tells you the secret of the Japanese way of living, how they are not able to, like, even about your digestive system, even about your how you keep yourself motivated, how you keep yourself happy, and all those things. So you can definitely take one or two things with you after you have completed this book. So Ikigai was the third book on the list. The fourth book on the list is The Models of Melva by Amish Tripathi. Now this book is the first book of the Shiva trilogy, and this book is definitely a beginner friendly book. Now why I say that is because it is something related to the Indian mythology. So definitely this book is a fictional mythology and does not relate completely to the Indian mythology related to Shiva. But there are certain points like नीलकंठ, the name, शिव का जो दूसरा नाम है नीलकंठ, आप उसको रिलेट करोगे कि ये समुद्र मंथन से कुछ रिलेशन है, बट नहीं है. आई मीन इट द स्टोरी इज, आई मीन आई कांट इवन से द कोर इज द सेम, बट नाम सेम है, बट उसको स्टोरी को अलग तरीके से दिखाया गया. एंड दिस बुक यू शुड डेफिनेटली रीड इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग टू डेवलप दैट रीडिंग हैबिट, because after this book you will definitely want to read the second book, The Secret of the Nagas, and the third book, The Oath of the Vayuputras. And I can definitely say that ये तीनों books आपको बहुत पसंद आएगी. You will, I mean, page turner नहीं, ये even set turner भी है कि after each book you would want to read the next book. So it is that beautiful a book. So yeah, this was about the Immortals of Melva. So now coming to the last book on this list is Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami. I love reading Murakamis, and the main reason that I have kept this book as one of the beginner friendly books is because हो सकता है कि आपको ना पढ़ना पसंद है, and थोड़ी सी लैंग्वेज डिफिकल्ट है इसकी. जब आप पढ़ोगे ना, मे बी यूल हैव टू रीड ट्वाइस a page or maybe a paragraph twice to understand the book, but once you start developing that loop ना समझने के लिए, तो it will become very easy for you to understand this book. And one thing about Murakami is that every time you read this book, specifically for Norwegian Wood I'm talking about, अलग पर्सपेक्टिव आप लेकर आओगे इस बुक में. यू विल ओनली लाइक से कि नहीं ये तो ऐसा है. आई मीन इट्स अ लव स्टोरी ऑफ कोर्स, एंड यू नो how he tells his character, how he describes his character, वो उस पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन में क्या काम कर रहा है. यू माइट फील कि नहीं यार दिस मॉरली सही नहीं है ये चीज़, बट यू नो दैट्स व्हाट मुराकामी डज टू यू. he'll give you that perspective कि आपको लगेगा बट नहीं ठीक कर रहा है. यू नो ऑल दैट थिंग्स व्हेन यू स्टार्ट टॉकिंग टू योर सेल्फ अबाउट द बुक, दिस इज वन समथिंग दैट विल कम आउट फ्रॉम द बुक. ये बुक बहुत प्यारी है, एंड अगर आपको थोड़ा सा लेवल अप करना है, मे बी वो चारों बुक पढ़ने के बाद आपको थोड़ा सा लेवल अप करना है अपना, तो यू कैन स्टार्ट विद नॉर्वेजियन वुड, एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस विल बी द बेस्ट चॉइस of yours. With this we have come to the end of our video. I hope you all like this video, and there definitely will be more book related content on my channel. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until we meet, bye.